Right, hi everyone. I hope you're all well. And I'm back now for the review of yesterday's first test between Australia and the British and Irish Lions. Um, Excellent performance from the Lions in the second half. From the Lions in the first half. I have to say. Not too sure about the second half. If I'm being honest. Thought it was a bit dicey, if I'm being completely honest. But maybe it was because they thought the game was won. But Test rugby, you can never ever give up like that, and I'm concerned. I really am. So let's see what happens in the next test because we're 1-0 up now. Need to go and make it 2-0, wrap up the series. But 2-0 ain't going to be good enough for me. I want to see a 3-0 victory. And not only do I want to see a 3-0 victory, I want a complete and utter annihilation and destruction of that team. Because I'm sorry, I do not think they're a good team. The only thing that's making them anywhere near being competitive is their coach. The rest of no. I thought, to be fair to him, I thought the young lad Liner, I thought he played okay, but he's only young, so he's nowhere near reached his potential yet. But the Lions should be like dispatching of this team fairly comfortably. But they need to be on their guard. The Lions need to be on their guard um, because it could get dicey if we take the performance that we put in the second half into the next test. They could win that second test. But let's see what happens. Um, we need a speech like the one I'm about to put up on the screen from Ian McGeechan to make sure that people don't think it's all signed, sealed, and delivered before the match is even played. So on Saturday, we're off to Mount, the MCG, I believe it is. I might be wrong, but I think that's where it is, but it doesn't really matter. We need to go and do the job and do it comprehensively. I want to see a complete, comprehensive victory. I want to see the team perform from minute 1 to minute 80 plus. No, easing up at all. No, don't give them an inch because you give them an inch and they will come back at you full force. So, yeah, we need to be really on. We need to bring our A game and it needs to be utter destruction. So let's see what Mr. McGeechan's got to say.
When an animal is wounded, it returns in frenzy. It doesn't think. It fights for its very existence. The lion waits, and at the right point, it goes for the jugular.
Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, they are a wounded animal. That wallaby is a wounded animal. The job needs to be finished, needs to be finished off and killed. End of story. So that's it. We need to do that. And I just want to say something about the captain. That guy, this was my big fear before that first test that he would go missing and wouldn't put in a performance. And for my money, that's exactly what happened. Most of the time, I didn't see him. I didn't. When I did see him, he was about 3, 4, 5 yards behind the play. He should be leading through from the front, leading the troops into battle. And this, from the minute they get in the dressing room to the minute they come back into the dressing room after the game is finished, he needs to be leading that team and behaving like a leader. Now, this is a true captain a true leader here that I'm about to show you. And this speech, for me, if I'd listened to that speech, I would have gone into battle for this guy all day long. So let's have a listen.
One simple thing from me. There is no separation in D, no separation in attack. It's just one simple thing from me. We're hearing no separation in D, no separation in attack. Keep moving, don't be lazy. Put it into one thing. Don't give up. And that's not on 60 or 65, it's from the first minute to the 80 plus. You don't give up on a kick chase, a jackal. 1 minute. Fill it in. You don't give up on anything for 80 minutes. The biggest mark of respect you're gonna have is get pulled off, blowing out your ass, got nothing left to give. Do not give up on anything. Let's have a squeeze on 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
See, and that I just don't see Itoje making a speech like that in the dressing room. I might be wrong, and if I am, I apologise. But I just don't see it, guys. I really don't. Anyway, so let's have a quick look at some match stats from the game. Final score was 27-19 to the Lions. There were 3 tries by the Lions, 3 by the Wallabies. Finn Russell, for me, again, was superb. So, yeah, that... And the big thing that I think changed that game was when Taj Furlong was taken off. He needs to be on that pitch for the whole 80 minutes. He should be, in my opinion, the captain. I'm sorry, but I've got nothing against Itoje. I think he's a decent enough lad. He's just not captain material, in my opinion. And I'm not even sure he should be playing, if I'm being completely honest. But still, there you go. So let's see the test highlights. These are highlights of the game, of the match. So let's put that on.
Gibson Park wants to get this one away, having failed last time. And it's another penalty. And there might just be an extra little bit of space over here. Low carries. Genge does as well. Almost up to the line. Gibson Park might dive himself. Thought about it. Furlong. Russell. Thought about the kick pass. But what a pass! Oh, what a pass! Tuipulotu with a Lions test match try, a dreamlike moment, and it was a dreamy score.
The Lions look a different class to the Wallabies at the minute. They look fit, they look strong, they're winning collisions. Speed of ball is good, which allows Finn Russell just to have time on the ball, and what a pass that is. Over the top, Tuipulotu finishes, really good score.
Tuipulotu, nice little pullback, is coming to go. Out to Lowe. Lowe back inside. Now it's Jones. And he's rolling! You can see it happening. You can see the space opening.
What a finish that is from Hugh Jones on the stretch. Does he get there? Yes, absolutely.
And it's going to be checked. Richard Kelly is the television match official.
So the player must be held and go to ground. So for me at the moment, the tackle is complete there. He never releases the ball. Does anyone see the actions of the goal player coming and diving on the player?
I think he misses the player. There is a minimal contact, which I don't think he dives over the player. And I agree with you. I think he misses. It's a minimal contact. I don't think he's an impact.
So we're going to disallow the try.
Feels like the right decision, doesn't it?
Oh, Jorgensen! He's got it! Russell won't get him! That's the moment the home side needed.
Sucked it out of nothing, and that's exactly what the Wallabies need. You can see just strips it off him in the air. Really good contest. Keenan does really well, actually. Finn Russell can't quite cover at the end, and a brilliant individual finish.
Tap the ball!
It was Sheehan who went low. It's presented back to Genge. Can he get there? Tom Curry has to be scored. And is! Sea of red in the stand. Well, there were Lions attacking waves there, crashing in, and eventually they get the score.
He looked like he enjoyed that one, Tom Curry. Looked like he's vindicated his performance a little bit. They've just been so good, so close to the line in terms of their collision dominance, and you can just see here Tom Curry 1 versus 2 there. Leg drive power, body angle, brilliant from Curry.
Tom Curry gets the ball away. Then it's Russell on to Jones. Jones has great pace, of course, and he's looking to weave through, as he has done on a couple of occasions on this tour. Gibson Park again. What a chance for front football here. Conan finds Furlong. Hitting their straps once more. Jones again. Curry already got one try. Sheehan! Referee has given it.
It was this guy in coming in division. His selection was the big talking point all week, but my God, has he put a performance in this evening. He's been everywhere. Starts it with the interception over the top of the line out, and this is really nice skill from him. Just checks that pass last minute to allow Dan Sheehan to have the clear running in the corner.
There goes McDermott. Here's Surly, upended and taken on, and is it over? Australia have a try that they simply had to score. And it's Jose Facuso Suali, and he has wriggled over.
If we apply the same rules of the first half, it should be no try.
Okay, so just as we go through this, the first thing that we were clearing is making sure that there was no foul play by Red in the lead-up. My view is that he uses both arms. Are you happy with that?
Yes, agree. There is arms on the tackle.
The second thing is that there is no tackle, but the Lions are on top of the ball and they are holding on to the ball, and because of that they drag Wallabies into in goal. They should win the ball, so it's no try penalty.
Forward goes Frost. It's agonising for Australia here. They are the hardest meters, but they've done it. My goodness, they again needed to there. Tizzano has an unbelievable scoring record. There he is, number 20, and he's done it again.
He's also dragged his team back into this contest.
McDermott again, he's had a good contribution in this second half. He really has. Tizzano also. And they are going for another, and they've got it! McDermott has had a really good contribution. Now he has something to show for it as well. They'll get quickly back in position.
It's a good score from McDermott. He's looked good, really good. Brought pace to the game. He said he was going to be a sniping 9.
And the Lions have won in Brisbane again. Once more, they take the position of power in a series in Australia.
So there we go. Like I say, you see, first half it was really comprehensive, and after 18 minutes, if that try that had got disallowed had been allowed to stand, it would have gone 17-0. I wouldn't have seen the Aussies come back from that, and I think they would have gone on to lose by about 50 or 60 points. But we eased up in the second half, took our foot off the pedal, and just allowed them back into the game. I do not want to see that happen in the next test. I want to see, like I said, from minute 1 to minute 80 plus, I want to see the foot on the throat and complete and utter annihilation. Just absolutely destroy them. And yeah, that's what I want to see. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I'll be back to do a preview for the second test. Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a great day and enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing, and have fun. Take care. Bye for now.